You can target people more specifically rather than being in this broad ocean of people that are competing against you to get attention. Niche down, focus on those people. As you collect them, you can go live. What's going on, my people? Welcome to the Content Machine. Today, we are going to be discussing how to go from 0 followers to 1 million followers. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not crazy. I know it's not crazy because I've done it before. I've done it like more than 3 times. So hang out with me because these tips, these tricks, this strategy is going to be unique, probably something you haven't heard, and it works. I've done it. My name is Chris Izzo. I'm the founder of the Content Machine. I got a few million followers. That's not important. What's important is I tell you that so you know that I'm not just some guy that says I have a marketing agency that knows how to do this for you, but I've never done it before. I'm the guy that's done it. This team is the team that's done it, and we're gonna do it for you. And if we don't do it for you, you can do it for yourself. If you just hang out, you watch these videos, you apply these tips, tricks, and strategies because we are the GOAT of content creation, the greatest of all time. You can ask my team, they will tell you the same exact thing, and we are here to make you grow and explode in your business or your brand. So go pop some popcorn, get back on the couch, lick off your buttery little fingers, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. You gotta say smash. You can't just say press or tap. No, you gotta smash it. And then, boom, let's do this, all right? How to grow in a space that's so competitive to be seen. Everyone's looking for the attention. Everyone's trying to get their name out there. But I know, and you know, that you have the best content to give. You have the best advice. Your thoughts in your head, your knowledge in your head, the world needs to hear, and we need to share that with them. So how do we get there? What is the rule for creating banger content? The first one is to start with banger content right out the gate. And you're like, bro, I don't know how to create content. How am I gonna start with a piece of viral content? Something that just goes crazy right out the gate? Well, it's fairly simple. We've made videos in the past that can help you do that. But when you're just starting out, nobody knows who you are, not even the algorithm. They're gonna boost your stuff to basically everybody. So if you make something that's general, and if you make something that actually resonates with people, and if you follow the tips and tricks in our previous videos, which you should check out, I just made one like last week about content strategies that's gonna help your business explode. If you watch those and you apply those principles and you do some hashtag research about your industry or your business or whatever it is, and you find videos that actually have hit before and you copy that, you steal it like an artist, then it's gonna work for you. If you can manage to create content that hits right out the gate, you're gonna have this wave that you can continue to ride. Your momentum is gonna be so strong that your followers are just gonna follow suit. And all you have to do is just basically copy that one and it'll work for you. I know that sounds tougher than I think it might be because you haven't done this before. So if that's not your thing, we got some more tips for you. But I highly, highly encourage that you go back to our old videos or you go to some of our content on our Instagram, on our YouTube, and our podcast, and you listen to that stuff and you apply it because I think that once you get the hang of making the right stuff, it's actually gonna hit for you a lot more than you would expect. I can guarantee it because it's happened for me and so many others that I've helped. Niche down. This is point number 2. You gotta niche down. It's hard to target a massive audience. Let's just say you're in the finance space. You can't just say hashtag finance. You can't just make your videos about finance. You can't just be the guy that's in finance, right? Unless you're somebody that's a big name already, it's gonna be really hard for you to distinguish yourself in a space that is so massive. If you niche down though, and you make sure that you are talking to a specific group of people that are listening for that exact message, you're gonna hit them a lot harder. If I was a fitness coach, I am a fitness coach, I guess. I own a fitness business that coaches people, okay? And if I were to say, hey, I'm the weight loss guy, how many of you are gonna take me serious? Now, if there was someone watching my video, and let's just say that somebody worked a job in construction who is in his 30s, and I said, hey, I am an expert in weight loss for construction workers in their 30s. Who do you think they're gonna listen to? Me. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this guy, does he know that I was talking about wanting to get healthy and fit before 4th of July? Maybe I did. I don't know. But if I niche down that far, I'm gonna resonate with that guy and he's gonna be like, dude, I need you. So you don't have to niche down that far, but you should niche down from the beginning. I know that you are the best at what you do. I know that, you know that, but the world doesn't know that yet. So we have to niche down and grab a smaller group of people, get them to follow us because they're gonna learn that you are that person. And then we grow outward from there. Some niche ideas is pretty simple to come up with, to be honest with you. If you wanna know what your niche should be, the real thing that you should be looking for is what separates you from your competition. How are you different? And how you're different is basically the niche that you need to fall under. Now, you have your large niche, right? For me, fitness. But the smaller niche is fitness for people who have a busy life, want to lose weight, don't have the time or energy, work a heavy workload with kids, typically moms in their 40s, right? I'm kind of describing my avatar at the same time I'm describing my niche, but it really is for people who have never had the option to make dieting their reality because their busy and chaotic life doesn't allow for it. And I'm speaking to them specifically every time I put out my message. Now that I've gotten bigger, I can go outward with that and say, bring your husbands on, bring your family in, we're gonna do some group fitness. But I started out with something smaller originally. So niche down, even though we know that you're the best. Third, optimize your social media accounts. One of the biggest optimization tips, the best optimization tips that I put out on my Instagram too. So you're gonna see it there if you wanna actually see how to do this, and you can swipe through like a carousel thing that I created that tells you exactly how to do this. But the biggest tip I can give you is to use that top line where it asks for your name on your Instagram bar, because there are 64 characters allowed on that top line, and you can put your name, sure, but you could also put dash, weight loss, health, and fitness coach. You could put dash, expert finance for people making 7 figures or less. You can put expert content creator for small businesses. Whatever it is that you want to put in there, it's super important to do so, because that right there is searchable. People can actually look you up based on your name. And when you make your name followed by whatever it is that you do, you become that much more accessible through things like Google, because people can type in your name and actually have SEO ranking tied to you and your name and whatever it is that you do or whatever you put in that bar. So use that feature. The second part of this is to actually put your credentials, basically build your resume, what you do, where you are in your profile. It doesn't need to be extensive. 2 words, maybe it's a single word, probably wouldn't go farther than 6 words per line, but you're telling people who you are, what you do, why they should listen to you, where you're from, how they're gonna jam with you, how they're gonna resonate with you, and they're gonna learn in your bio, and it's very simple. And you might even have a call to action on the bottom that says, check out more here, and you can post a link in the top of your profile. It's really important that you do that if you have a link, because people want to get lost in your content, or at least if you're doing it right, that's what they want. They want to learn more about you and what you do. So optimize your social media accounts. That's one way to do it on Instagram, but we've got a lot of videos on how to do this, and you can just check out our page and learn them all, because we're giving away free stuff. Next, be social. You actually have to be social on social media a little bit. And this doesn't mean that you have to spend a lot of time doing it. It's probably one of the biggest hacks that I'm ever gonna teach you here at the Content Machine, and that is how to leverage the tools in your phone or on your computer to be social, but not spend any time doing it. It's called text replacement. If you go into your iPhone, if you have an iPhone, I'm gonna do that because I don't have the Android, but we can look it up. If you go to your iPhone, and you go into settings, and you go into keyboard, and you go into text replacement, you're gonna see that you have the ability to type in a phrase and a command. The phrase is the thing that you wanna say, the command is the thing that's gonna easily trigger that longer phrase. For instance, if I wanna say thank you to somebody, but I wanna say it in different ways that are longer, that shows that I actually care about them and wanna take the time to send them a nice thank you message, maybe I type in the phrase section, thank you for your comment. Maybe I say, thank you for your comment, I appreciate that so much. Maybe I say, thank you for your comment, it means a lot to me. I appreciate you, thanks for commenting back. I can't believe you comment on all my stuff, thank you so much. And I can make 6 of these things, 7 of these things. I think I made like 20 before, of different ways of saying thank you that were long, so people know I actually took the time to respond to them. And then I say TY1 as the command, thank you 1. Thank you 2, thank you 3, thank you 4, thank you 5, thank you 20. And now I have 20 different ways to say thank you, so everybody that comments on my page gets a unique thank you, and all I have to do is type in TY1, TY2, TY3, TY4. I can do this for any phrase. Keep it up, keep going, I wanna see you win. Or maybe it's, you're inspiring other people, keep going. Or, I'm so proud of you for pushing so hard, keep it up. And maybe I type in INSP for inspiration, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there I go again, right? And I can even say multiple combinations of those things, INSP1, TY2. And now I have this paragraph that took me all 5 seconds to say in the comments, and somebody's gonna be like, wow, this guy really appreciates me. And I don't feel too bad about it because I took the time to do that so that they could feel appreciated. I just found a more efficient way to do it, right? So text replacements, huge, huge, huge hack right there. I hope you use it. It's very, very helpful. You can also do the same thing for your pro tip, by the way, for your messages. If you want to tell people about who you are, what you do, what packages you offer, how much things cost, when your availability is, where your place is, how they can get in touch with you. You can have text replacements for all of these and literally send an essay to them by clicking 3 buttons. So use it, super effective. I love that tool. You're gonna love it too. The last and probably the best way to grow your following from 0 followers to 1 million overnight is to use other platforms like Facebook. Have communities already built of thousands of people waiting to follow somebody that can relate to them in any niche that they want to learn about or be a part of. Use that to your advantage. Pull those people over to your platform. All you have to do is go into a group, become the group expert, and naturally people are going to want to come to you. That doesn't mean go into a group and sell your stuff. That doesn't mean you go into a group and pitch your page nonstop. You just tell people the things that they need to hear and want to hear and learn about. If you're in finance and you have a finance page, learn about finance on group in Facebook, go in there and just answer people's questions and post about relevant questions. Just find what people want to learn and give it to them for free. Yes, for free. You got to do some stuff for free. But the return is going to be those people coming over to your page and you being the influence in your space. You can do this over hundreds of groups on LinkedIn, on Facebook. Use that. Hey, I posted this on my Instagram the other day and I thought it was amazing and people loved it and I think that all of you would love it too. Tell me what you think about it. And boom, all of a sudden they have to click your Instagram to go over there and see it. It's worked for me. It's worked for anyone that I've ever done it with. So it's going to work for you too. I can guarantee it, especially when you're as smart as you are. You have a business that's as good as yours is. Your brand is as amazing as yours is. Trust me, the people are going to catch on and they're going to be like, dude, I need more of this. This guy knows his stuff. He's going to be the person I want to work with. This girl has the best products. This girl knows all of these other people. I need to get connected and affiliated because this is just my person, right? So these tips were helpful for you. I hope that you go out and you take advantage of them because there's no other way to start social media growth than to just make your first post or your 5th or your 10th and stay consistent with it and follow these tips and tricks. I know there's a lot, but just try one thing at a time. Take it easy. It grows, it happens, you get better at it in time, you learn all these things, and then it becomes secondhand nature for you to just go out there and start performing and crushing it on social media. So quick recap, create a good piece of content right out the gate. The way that you do this is just by observing your content versus another content that you think is good, and you say, yep, mine's doing the job. Number 2, niche down. When you niche down, you can target people more specifically rather than being in this broad ocean of people that are competing against you to get attention. Niche down, focus on those people. As you collect them, you can go wider. Number 3, optimize your social media profile. Use that headline on your Instagram that says your name with 64 characters to put in who you are, your name, and what you do, because that's searchable content and it's going to make you more of a standout when people are searching for an answer to something in your niche. Number 4, you got to be social. You have to be social on social media, but that doesn't mean it's going to take time. Use your text replacement features in your phone to put in large phrases, paragraphs, meaningful stuff to your followers. Oh, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Every time you comment, I just love it. And all you got to say is TY1. Boom, that message is sent out. I know it sounds insensitive, but it's not. Your time is very valuable and people understand that. Use your text replacement features to optimize the way that you send messages and be social with people without taking too much of your time. Finally, the last one, the one that I love the most, is use other platforms. If you insert yourself into a group of people on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and you become the expert in there, they will all come to you. And targeting thousands of people in a community that are specifically interested in what you have to offer is much easier than collecting a single follower at a time in each social media platform. So insert yourself into groups and cross over all of your social platforms so that people know who you are in every space and they get lost in your content like they're in a casino or they're Alice in Wonderland, right? If you thought this was helpful, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about what you want to learn more about. This is not my page. This is not the Content Machines page. This is your page. We are just the ones that are leading the pack over here, trying to teach you all of these things that are going to help you skyrocket your business. So if you have yet to hit the like button, if you have yet to hit the subscribe button, we would really, really appreciate that, because that helps us keep going and getting more attention so we can bring you guys more good material. We would love for you to do that. But for now, I gotta call it quits, because I myself have a few million followers waiting on me to go post myself. So when I do that, you should do yours, and we'll meet sometime here, maybe let's just say next week, and do all of this again, all right? Cool, see you guys, peace.